Spain's history stretches across tens of thousands of years, shaped by migrations, empires, wars, cultural revolutions, and global explorations. Below is a chronological journey through 50 key historical facts, each representing a turning point in the country's long and dramatic story. (1 million to 800,000 BC, earliest human presence. The earliest evidence of human habitation on the Iberian Peninsula dates back nearly 1 million years. Fossils found in Atapuerca testify to some of the oldest hominids in Europe, making Spain one of humanity's earliest known homes. 40,000 BCE, arrival of Homo sapiens. Modern humans migrated into the peninsula, bringing new stone tools, rituals, and ways of life. They would later decorate caves with incredible artwork. 15,000 to 13,000 BCE, cave paintings of Altamira. The Altamira cave paintings in northern Spain, masterpieces of Paleolithic art, reveal a sophisticated understanding of color, form, and symbolism. They depict bison, horses, and human hands. 300 to 1500 BC, megalithic cultures flourish. Spanish prehistoric communities built dolmens, stone circles, and large burial structures. Sites like Antequera demonstrate early architectural engineering. 1200 BCE, arrival of the Phoenicians. Phoenician traders from the eastern Mediterranean established coastal colonies such as Gadir. Cadiz, one of Western Europe's oldest continuously inhabited cities. 1100 BCE, the city of Cadiz founded. As a major trading port, Cadiz became a center for commerce, metalwork, and cultural exchange. 9th century BCE, Greeks arrive in Iberia. Greek merchants established settlements such as Emporian emperies, contributing to Mediterranean trade networks. 6th century BCE, Celtic tribes settle the interior. Celtic peoples migrated into central and northern Spain, forming tribal societies such as the Celtiberians. 5th century BCE, Carthaginian expansion. Carthage extended its influence into southern and eastern Spain, establishing strong political and military control. 218 BCE, Roman invasion of Iberia. During the Second Punic War, Rome invaded the peninsula to challenge Carthaginian power, beginning a long process of conquest. 19 BCE, Iberia fully conquered by Rome. With the defeat of the Cantabrians, the entire peninsula became part of the Roman Empire, known as Hispania. 1st to 3rd century CE, Romanization of Spain. Roman rule brought roads, aqueducts, cities, language, Latin, law, and culture. Many modern Spanish cities, Zaragoza, Merida, Tarragona, were major Roman centers. 3rd century CE, rise of Christianity. Christianity spread across Hispania, gaining followers among Romanized Iberians and setting the foundation for future religious identity. 409 CE, Barbarian invasion. Germanic tribes, Vandals, Suebi, and Alans crossed the Pyrenees and settled parts of Iberia as Roman authority collapsed. 418 to 507 CE, Visigothic presence in Spain. The Visigoths, initially allies of Rome, gradually took control, establishing their capital in Toledo. 589 CE, conversion of Visigothic kingdom to Catholicism. King Reccared, I converted the Visigothic elite from Arianism to Catholicism, unifying the kingdom religiously. 711 CE, Muslim invasion of Iberia. Umayyad forces crossed the Strait of Gibraltar, rapidly conquering most of the peninsula and ending Visigothic rule. 756 CE, establishment of the Emirate of Cordoba. Abd al-Rahman I founded an independent Islamic emirate, marking the beginning of a golden age. 929 CE, Caliphate of Cordoba proclaimed. Cordoba became one of Europe's great centers of science, philosophy, literature, and architecture. 11th century, Taifas, independent Muslim kingdoms. The caliphate collapsed into smaller Taifa states, each competing culturally and militarily. 1085, Christian capture of Toledo, a major milestone in the Christian Reconquista, shifting the balance of power in the peninsula. 1212, Battle of Las Navas de Tolosa. A coalition of Christian kingdoms defeated the Almohad Caliphate, accelerating the Reconquista. 1238, founding of the Emirate of Granada. The Nasrid dynasty established Granada, the last Muslim state in Spain, known for its beauty and diplomacy. 1469, marriage of Ferdinand II and Isabella I. The Union of Aragon and Castile created the basis for a unified Spanish state. 1478, establishment of the Spanish Inquisition. The Catholic monarchs launched the Inquisition to enforce religious orthodoxy, which would last for centuries. 1492, fall of Granada. The Reconquista ended with the surrender of the Emirate of Granada, completing Spain's Christian unification. 1492, Columbus reaches the Americas. Under Spanish sponsorship, Christopher Columbus opened the door to vast overseas territories and global influence. 1494 to 1550, Spanish conquest of the Americas. Spain conquered large parts of the Caribbean, Mexico, and South America, forming one of history's largest empires. 1516, Charles I becomes King of Spain. Later known as Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor, he oversaw Spain's expansion across the globe. 1588, defeat of the Spanish Armada. The failed attempt to invade England marked the beginning of Spain's naval decline. 1598 to 1700, Habsburg decline. Economic crises, wars, and political instability weakened Spanish dominance. 1700, War of Spanish Succession begins. The death of Charles II without an heir triggered a major European conflict over Spain's future. 1714, Philip V and the Bourbon dynasty. The Bourbons secured the throne, centralizing power and modernizing administration. 1788 to 1808, reforms of Charles III. A period of Enlightenment-inspired reforms modernized infrastructure, education, and agriculture. 1808, Napoleonic invasion. Napoleon forced King Charles IV to abdicate, installing Joseph Bonaparte as king, sparking resistance. In Peninsular War, Spanish guerrilla warfare, with British support, defeated French forces and restored the monarchy. 1812, Spanish Constitution of Cadiz. One of Europe's earliest liberal constitutions, it introduced principles of national sovereignty and civil rights. 1810 to 1833, loss of American colonies. Most Spanish colonies in Latin America declared independence, dramatically reducing Spain's empire. 1833, beginning of the Carlist Wars. Succession disputes between liberals and traditionalists sparked multiple civil wars. 1873, First Spanish Republic. Monarchy briefly collapsed, but political instability ended the republic within a year. 1874, Restoration of the Bourbon monarchy. King Alfonso XII restored stability and initiated economic modernization. 1898, Spanish-American War. Spain lost Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines, ending its status as a global empire. 1923 to 1930, dictatorship of Primo de Rivera. General Miguel Primo de Rivera ruled as a dictator, attempting authoritarian modernization. 1931, Second Spanish Republic proclaimed. The monarchy fell again, and Spain adopted progressive reforms in education, labor, and women's rights. 1936 to 1939, Spanish Civil War. A brutal conflict between Republicans and nationalists led to massive destruction and deep social trauma. 1939 to 1975, Francoist dictatorship. Francisco Franco ruled Spain with an authoritarian regime, suppressing regional identities and political opposition. 1959 to 1973, Spanish economic miracle. Rapid industrial growth transformed Spain from a poor agrarian society into a modern economy. 1975, death of Franco. King Juan Carlos I initiated democratic reforms, transitioning Spain to constitutional monarchy. 1978, Spanish Constitution ratified. The new constitution guaranteed democracy, regional autonomy, and human rights. 1986, Spain joins the European Community. Membership in the EC, now EU, propelled economic modernization and solidified Spain's place in modern Europe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through Spain's incredible history, please like and subscribe so you don't miss our next historical adventure. Tell us in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Until next time,